All right, let's head over to some NBA stories from last night. Alrighty, we're going to start with Kyrie Irving here and this whole thing that happened yesterday. So let's start with the initial incident. After the game, a fan throws a water bottle at Kyrie Irving. Obviously, absolutely unacceptable. Cannot be doing that. Talk whatever you want. That's no racial slurs, no physical violence, nothing physical at all. I mean, that's the rules of being a fan. Say, this. Don't go too far. I mean, like what? Who was it? Some fans in the stands were harassing like somebody's family, John Morant's family, something along those lines, a point guard's family. I don't think it was John Morant. Maybe it was. But still, harassing the parents of a player. You can't be doing that either. But, saying, hey, you suck. Oh, you missed your free throws. Getting loud at the free throw line. Saying, hey, you suck. Bad pass, turnover, Yes, all that's fine and good fun. But when you start with the racial slurs, when you start with the physical violence, we can't be having that, folks. Truly cannot be having this. So I don't condone and I don't endorse any of what the really fans have been doing these last couple of days where they've just been making headline after headline after headline. I'm not condoning any of that. So the fan throws the water bottle at Kyrie Irving after the game, and he ends up getting arrested. How funny is this? There's this picture right here, him getting taken out of the stadium in handcuffs, escorted out by Boston police. How funny is that? The charges here, maybe a little bit too much here. So, the fan who threw a water bottle at Kyrie Irving has been arrested by Boston police and is subject to a lifetime ban from TD Garden. So, once again, I don't like one incident, having you a lifetime ban. Let's see if you've learned from it, and let's see if you can get the apology. I think the apology from you apologizing and then the person that you disrespected, if they accept the apology, I really think that's the only thing that matters. If Kyrie Irving says, hey, I forgive you, I get it, that's fine. I don't think he deserves the lifetime ban, but if Kyrie Irving, which he probably will be saying, hey, no, none of that, I don't forgive you, none of that, that was unacceptable, then I think, all right, then we can kind of get behind the lifetime ban. But I really think this all comes down to the perpetrator and the victim. I really think that's the only two people that should have the decision on a lifetime ban. If it's like the first instance, if it's like, his third time, yes, then he's not learning from it. It wasn't just the passion of the moment, the heat of the moment, anything like that. So yes, give them the lifetime ban if it's not their first offense. I've got no problem with that. But if it's one-time offense, like Trae Young said, he wasn't going to press charges on the guy who spit on him. Now, I don't know if he forgave him or if he was like, all right, but he's not pressing charges. So. But the charges here for this Boston guy, yikes. The fan in Boston who threw a water bottle at Kyrie Irving is facing a charge of assault and battery with a dangerous weapon. Water bottle? Was it even full? I don't even think it was full. I think it was like almost empty, half empty. I wouldn't classify that as a dangerous weapon. So once again, trying to make an example, and I hate that. I hate making an example. You have to. I just don't think that's the right thing to do in real court cases or anything like that. I mean, making an example out of somebody, I mean, that's just kind of unfair in the grand scheme of things. I mean, you should be holding everybody to the same standard at all times. When you're making an example out of somebody, you're increasing that sentence to make an example out of somebody. I'm not the biggest proponent of that. I understand it. I get it. I do not like it. I'll put it like that. So I think the charges here are a little out of whack. Heat of the moment. I understand you're not supposed to do that if it's his first time offense. I think we have to take all this into consideration and not just instantly go to Twitter and be like, oh, he needs to be killed and he needs to be dragged into the streets and he needs to be arrested forever, 20 years to life. I mean, can we all relax a little bit? I mean, we've all gotten caught up in the moment at some point in our lives. Maybe it's not as extreme as throwing a water bottle at a professional athlete, but we've all kind of been in this scenario where, like, I really made a real dumb mistake. I really feel truly bad about it. That's why I really think, the apology with the victim agreeing to the apology holds so much more weight than anybody talking about the issue, because it's the people involved. That's really, who cares about the outside observers? They've got nothing on the situation. So let's settle down a little bit. Once again, the virtue signaling on this offense has been absolutely ridiculous to see on Twitter. But But yeah, so you can't be throwing anything. Stop with the physical stuff, folks. Stop with that in the stands. I mean, it's just uncalled for. And once again, these are outliers. I mean, it's like one a game here. It's not. It's the outliers. That's why they make the news. So once again, stop with this. Oh, fans don't even deserve to be at a sporting event. Stop with all that nonsense. That's so wild to even think. With one person doing this. So with all that being said, the man got arrested, right or not, I don't know. But we'll see if his indefinite suspension is actually implemented or not. But then Kyrie Irving, after the game, he goes and steps on the logo here. And I've got no problem with that. I've got no problem, dancing on the logo, disrespecting the logo. I think it's all kind of in the course of all kind of good competition and all that. Now, I think dancing on the logo before games like Juju Smith-Schuster does, I don't think that adds anything to you. I think that just fuels the other team. That's why I wouldn't be doing it if I was a professional athlete. But I've got no problem with it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. So Kyrie Irving goes and stomps on the head of the Irishman and the logo of the Boston Celtics Stadium. But, once again, that's like, this is what Kyrie Irving does. He is a little bit of an instigator. And then, he's like, he'll be in the media, be like, I don't understand why I get attacked all the time. I don't understand all this and this and this and that. But then we get this video. So it's like, Kyrie Irving loves playing the victim. But can we kind of, say, not 100%. I mean, he doesn't deserve to have the water bottle thrown at him, but he deserves to get heckled when he goes to play in Boston, an ex-former Boston Celtic, disrespecting their logo. You have to open yourself up to criticism now. I mean, if you're going to put yourself out there as an entertainer, as an athlete, like myself included, I mean, I'm putting myself out there on the internet. I'm opening myself up to criticism, and I have to accept all those criticisms because I am putting myself out there. Kyrie Irving is putting himself out there on the court, having this kind of footage taken of him putting his foot on the logo, but then he's gonna go and cry victim in the media, and then doesn't go to the media sessions, and then gets fined, and then we've had this cycle all over again. I mean, it's just Kyrie Irving asking for it, and then he goes to play victim. That's why we have the problem with Kyrie Irving, folks. I mean, that's why. I mean, because we get this stuff right here. So he loves to play victim for no reason, or in his mind for no reason, but it's reason after reason after reason after reason. So that's where we're at with this Kyrie Irving water bottle stomping on the logo nonsense. That's why I just can't respect Kyrie Irving. I think he's just an annoying person who's always the victim in any scenario. He's never the reason. He's always the victim. So that's why we don't like Kyrie. Like, don't get us wrong. He plays absolutely fantastic. We loved what he did last night. Absolutely, the player of Kyrie Irving we respect a lot. The person though, not my cup of tea. Let's just put it like that way. And it's not like I'm clowning. There's like two people that I don't like in all of sports. Maybe three. Tim Tebow, Kyrie Irving. Maybe Aaron Rodgers now that we're still talking about him. Maybe. So it's not like I'm out here hating every player, every professional athlete. No, it's like the ones that really just kind of think of themselves higher than what they actually are. They never do anything wrong. They're the only reason why they're winning as a team. They're the best player in their respective position, and you can never tell them that they're wrong. I mean, those are the players that I'm not the biggest fans of. So we'll see what happens with Kyrie Irving. We'll see if we get any more kind of victim statements from him, which I'm sure we will. The playoffs, the first round is basically coming to a close, but it's still the first round, and we know this Nets team could have the potential to go far. Maybe not if they have to face the Bucks, which is looking like that's what's going to happen. So we'll see. We'll keep updates on Kyrie Irving. Does he change? Does he turn it around? I would love if he did. I don't see it happening though.